Let's get it ready to rumble. Welcome to Jaw Jacking with Bob and TC on IntellectualRadio.com. Again, that's IntellectualRadio.com. I did sound loud right there. Well, happy New Year to everybody in listening land. I'm your host, B.O.B. Bob, but I will go by the name of Robert Leon Jr. if you insist on being formal. It is always from the South Side of Chicago, Illinois. Let's give it up for my main man, Martise TC Wash Senior. What's up, Mr. TC? Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year, Bob. How you feeling, man?
Good. I don't know. I feel all loud. Why I feel so loud?
Man. I guess we missed our show last week. You had to bring that energy. You brought it.
Excited, man. We got 2017's up on us right now. The call-in number is 708-789-0565. Today we're gonna do a personal challenge. Oh, I'm sorry, I gave my own phone number, didn't I?
Wow, I'm gonna do this, y'all. How y'all doing out there in the radio world? You know,
I gave my own phone number.
If you want to reach Intellectual Radio and talk to us, you know, my man a little selfish right now. You know, New Year, new me. He one of them dudes.
New Year, new me, baby.
So if you want to talk to us, you can reach us at 708-223-8953. That's if you want to talk to us.
708-223-8953. That's why you my man.
All day.
That's what's
all day.
Up. Come up to the mic. Okay. Well, how you doing, Earl? Oh, one. Bring it up. Nah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, got my sexy voice on now. Oh, there it is. right. I have my whole personal script out. Like,
you know. That was slick though. Bob. I like how you did. I'm gonna do that too. 789, you know what I'm saying? So somebody called like, man, I actually gave my number out on the internet. That was slick. I like that one. Man. Right.
Well, happy New Year to everybody again. For all you listeners, you can listen on IntellectualRadio.com. And we encourage you to listen today because today we've given away some tickets for a person who can call in. We're going to make it the fourth caller since it's 4 tickets. I'm giving away 4 tickets. We're giving away 4 tickets to the Museum of Science and Industry. Free admission. Got a free admission, and you can go to one of the main attractions with these tickets. 4 tickets for the fourth person who call in. And all you got to do is tell me the name of one of the other intellectual radio shows. Right? Tell me the name of one of the other intellectual radio shows. We have 60 shows, over 60 shows on intellectual radio. So that's the challenge for you today. I know it's hard to listen on Facebook Live and call in. So it challenges you to go over to IntellectualRadio.com to find out some of the other shows real quick. Be the fourth caller and you will get 4 free tickets.
And it's nice too, man. I saw the submarine, man. That thing was haunted. That thing was scary in there, man. What's the name of that, Bob?
The U-505.
Man,
U-505.
You ever seen that, Earl?
It's just dark over there.
It's supposed to be the actual submarine that was sinking a lot of submarines.
Yeah, it was a German ship.
Because all them beds and stuff in there, you know, people died in there, and it's supposed to be the actual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, people laying in there, and they didn't give it to them. No, I ain't seen no ghosts, but I know people died in there.
Yeah, they
died in there, man.
Say somebody died.
Right, they just get that ship up like, here, you can take it.
Well, he came up there when it was dark. It was no exhibits on. There was no lights on. I was like, man, let's just walk through it.
Man, it wasn't no movies, man. Man, it felt spooky in there, man. For real.
I ain't have to hold his hand though, so he did good.
I'm a grown puppy. It was spooky, man. When you see all them beds, you know, people, them dead people, they was laying in there, man.
Well, those are the beds.
I'm just trying to get a suspense. They want to go see it, like,
feel vibes.
Oh, yeah. It was just dark in there. I just thought every scary movie I ever thought of came in my mind.
I always thought the museum would be a great place to make a scary movie. Just off of all the elements you talking about right now. I thought
it's spooky in there.
Again, a call-in number, 708-223-8953. You want to win these tickets, we want you to call in and tell us the name of another one of the intellectual radio shows. You also can listen on Facebook Live, which a lot of our friends are doing right now. So what's up to Facebook Live? And you can catch us on YouTube Live. But today, man, I'm really excited, man. Me and TC got a list today. We're going to do top 10 lists of new laws that's coming into Illinois right now. And we also have a special guest, one of our military, active duty military dudes, my blood son, my oldest boy,
Trey,
all the way from. And you remember that, TZ? That's funny, man. That's funny. You remember it?
Yeah,
that's what's up. All the way from Scottsdale, Arizona. That's where he's resided, man.
What's up?
He gonna be here doing after the first break. But TC, let's go with the top 5. I know you want to say something about Derrick Rose, but I really didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a minute though. We're gonna focus on these laws that our people might want to hear, but I will get back on that Derrick Rose topic real quick.
Okay, what you read one? I'll read one.
Yeah, I'm going ahead.
Top 10 2017 laws.
The one that caught my attention the most, I want everybody to pay attention to. People caught with small amounts up to 10 grams of marijuana will only face citations now and fines up from $100 to $200 when it used to be a 6 months possible jail time and fines up to $1,500. So now you are allowed to have small amounts of marijuana on your person up to 10 grams.
Just don't be out there arguing that law while you get pulled over though.
Just get your little fine.
Take your fine.
Take your fine.
Right.
Go ahead. You want to read one?
Oh, Veterans Hero Highway. Families of fallen military members killed in the action may request an honorary sign around designated areas in Illinois in 2017. So, that's it's a respectful law. I mean, we hope nobody ever cash it in.
Right.
But it is a law.
We got one for those who have sick family members at home and at work. They made a change in the sick leave flexibility. It says employers that provide sick leave benefits are required to allow employees to use their leave to care for immediate family members due to illness, injury, or medical appointments of the employees. Say their child, the employee's child, the stepchild, the spouse, sibling, parent, parent-in-laws, grandchild, grandparent, or step-grandparents. These affect all these people in your family now. You can use these and they all fall under the sick leave, family sick leave. At first, it was just immediate family back in the day. You wasn't able to use all
for family medical leave.
Yeah.
That's would you think that's good or bad?
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a way for people to take advantage of it though at work.
It's always gonna find,
but it's a good thing though.
Okay. The second one I have is domestic violence awareness. Hairdressers, nail technicians, braiders, cosmetologists, estrogen. People apply, they're able to apply for renewing their state license. When they're renewing their state license, are required to take 1 hour of continued education to spot signs of domestic violence, sexual assault, and provide their clients with resources to get help that they need, which is a convenient hour of qualification to me, because a lot of times when you get your hair done,
you
do talk your life. So that's interesting. That was an interesting angle for somebody to even observe that would be beneficial.
I could wait somebody go over the borderline, like so they hear something, run over that call, and now you got all them people in their business. All right, this is one that I think affects a lot of people too. There's a new program for schools called Breakfast After the Bell. It said now Illinois schools with 70% of or more of low-income students are mandated to serve breakfast after school begins and before school starts.
Okay. To serve breakfast?
Breakfast, yes. So kids come in and be late, they can still get something to eat during school time.
Oh, that's cool.
And they still get the food before school.
You think that's a good law?
That's good because, I mean, if it's low income, some kids might don't make it in time to get to breakfast. They still be able to get them a little something to start their day.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Why not? You don't make it a certain time, you just don't eat.
I mean, I think it just handicaps, being on time. Be on time. That's all. I'm just saying. Or eat at home when you're running late.
That's what they say. Low income families, like maybe they don't have nothing to eat at the crib.
I get the rule.
Maybe situation ain't the best situation. They can't always wake up in time and get there. So they still start breakfast usually.
Yeah, but it may affect them being in position to learn. That's what I like.
Oh, okay.
School is for learning. It ain't for all the other.
Well, you can't learn on an empty stomach. You ever try to
eat at home
where ain't no low incomes? I mean, it might not be no food there.
At the crib. It's food.
Well, we're gonna go down this year.
One thing low income households have is food.
Depending what part at the beginning of that month, but toward the end of the month, you better quit playing. Don't act like that stuff lasts. We be eating.
Number 3, my third one. Animal canines that are retiring. The police officers have the first option to adopt those dogs, so they don't just send them into a shelter, but they have the first option to maintain their little. Hey, my son is a dog lover. That's why. I mean, that's what made me think of that law.
I'm just asking. I'm just, I'm not gonna do what you did to yours about mine. I'm not gonna say what you agree or don't agree with it. Like, you like it? Because no, I don't like your dog thing either. Nah.
Go ahead with your little boy.
And this is to all the ladies. We all jaw jacket. We keep something for the ladies. This is a new law that affect all women. They have a new tampon tax. Sales tax will be eliminated on feminine hygiene products such as tampons and menstrual pads.
And that's
a law.
Now we true friends because I didn't pick that one.
Right.
See, I looked right past it. I read it and didn't pick it. And you picked it.
No taxes on. Again, it said no sales taxes will be eliminated on all feminine hygiene products such as tampons and menstrual pads.
Okay, now I'm gonna follow that up with this one. The state of Illinois has a mandate on the Illinois insurance now to make it mandate that all insurance providers provide contraceptives for up to 12 months.
Oh, okay.
So it's just ironic that you read that one. But
this is another one that I think is valuable. It had the grandparent visitation law has changed. Now, grandparents and great-grandparents will be allowed to visit grandchildren in the custody of the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services.
That's good. Now, that's good.
Right.
Because at least they know that there's some extended family that care about that, because they tend to slam those kids when they have no support system.
Yes, they do.
I like that one. Juvenile offenses. For minor offenses, they have raised the age from 13 to 15. The kids are getting charged for as minors from 13 to 15. I know. I was like, why would they do that? Yeah. Especially for some sex offenses, they're able to take some legal counseling. But they raised the age from 13 to 15. And those are the 10 new laws. There's just 10 new ones that we picked out to make it help you get edified on what's coming in 2017. Happy New Year, everybody. On the other side of this break, we will be back with our special guests from Arizona, the military. My boy, namesake, Robert Lee III. With Bob and TC on IntellectualRadio.com. We got a caller real quick from Park Forest. Go ahead, Tisha. Say your name again. Tisha. Okay, go ahead. Now tell us about the shows. You was telling us about the shows on Intellectual Radio. Go ahead.
Y'all got the Women to Women show, the Jaw Jackers, which is y'all. Then y'all have the He Say, She Say show.
Oh, he said, she said. That's Wanda B. She in the building. She hear you.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. You stay on the phone. You stay on that line. Hold on. We're gonna no. Yeah, just give it.
I mean, set for she think give somebody else a call now. I can't tell the person the fourth call and then the first person called in. Cause we never.
That's love though.
First person. If we don't get four, call back. If we don't get four callers, Tish call back and we'll give you the ticks. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks for your call and thanks for your support.
Yeah. Thank you. Wow, that's good.
From Flint, Michigan.
What?
by way of Chicago, all the way from Arizona, the Air Force military. Let's give it up for my son, Robert Lee Orr the third.
What up, Rob in the building?
What's going on, man? How you doing? Take you a photo op real quick. Man, you good? Boom. Good, man. How you doing, man? I'm always proud to see you, man. I'm happy to see you. Always excited to see you.
I'm doing well. Glad to see some family. I got the time to do so.
How old are you now, man?
23 now.
Tell everybody how old you are.
I'll be 24 in February. 23 right now.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you for serving in the military. I know your country appreciates you, whether they say it all the time or not. What career do you do in the military? Why did you choose it?
Well, I'm a MP. I'm a military police in the Air Force, and I chose it because I wanted to try to make a difference. A lot of times before I went to the military, I was getting pulled over for a lot of profile stops and stuff like that, and I felt like it was unfair. So I was trying to do my part just to change it, see if I can stop all the profiling and racial things happening and going on.
What have you learned? Okay, remember the profile part of it. That's you when you was getting profiled.
Right.
What, as an officer, now, what do you notice that's different that may be accurate or inaccurate off of the assessments that you made? Now, as you being a police officer, when you pull people
over? Just a lot of times where people driving erratically, might be going over the line. That might be a cause to get a stop. But if you have a certain type of car that doesn't look like it belongs in the neighborhood, usually it doesn't. So that's one of the things that's more accurate. Now, when I was living here in Chicago, I go to a lot of different neighborhoods that was a lot nicer than with my car, my income portrayed. So my car wasn't, up to their standards. So they'll pull me over on the stop, asking what I'm doing here in this neighborhood and stuff like that. But a lot of times I found that to be accurate based on where I work now and stuff like that. So.
So you feel like this is
it's a little. I feel like it's like officer perception. You should use your judgment. Like you can't just pull somebody over just because their car look bad. You never know what the situation might be. But a lot of the times we have pulled people over, like they have had no insurance, they had stuff in the weapons in the car and stuff like that. So it's kind of 50-50. Like sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not. You just gotta use your best judgment, really.
So I let you know. I turn the mic up. Yeah, I just heard you saying, so I want to get it clear before I respond real quick. So you saying like, if someone in the neighborhood ain't not breaking no law, and if their car is not up to par, that's a reason to get pulled over?
No, I'm not saying that's a reason to get pulled over, but they will look at you, like what you doing over here. Because most of the cars they see either nicer or higher grade cars. So if you coming through like in something they don't think belongs in that neighborhood, they will take a second look at you.
Wow, so that's still profiling.
It's still profiling.
That's what my question is. Right. Is profiling a necessary evil, or
do you profile? I want to know, do you profile?
I don't profile anybody. I treat everybody fair, equally. So
but you profile though. I mean, profile is just an assessment. It's not necessary.
No. What I mean, I'm not saying the definition of the correct term. I'm not talking about that profile, man. I'm talking about
pull somebody over.
You telling me I'm riding around because I got a Escort, an '86 Escort, and I'm riding around a nice neighborhood.
If you don't give me a reason not to pull you over, I'm not gonna pull you over.
Right. Don't make my life even worse. I got an Escort. Now you gonna give me a ticket too? I'm already.
Some people don't have anything, so right. You got an Escort, that's better than nothing.
Right. I'm just saying. I just be careful. My sister live in Arizona, man. Shit, make sure y'all get y'all muffler fixed, man. It's rough. But first of all, I want to tell you, I'm proud of you. This is some personal stuff. I seen you, little Rob. You had a lot of options. You could have been a whole different way, man. So I'm proud of how you turned out.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
For real, man. We need our more brothers in the police department, the force, period.
I appreciate it.
You got to change from within. You can't change the big scheme, but we can at least ride a little safer in the hood if we got more of us. Hopefully, Then sometimes it seems like they get a little caught up in it too. Now they treating us a little certain way also, so you can get roll the dice. But hopefully, we get some more good brothers in there.
I was kind of nervous at one time, my brother used to always tell me, my brother's like, hey man, if you keep letting them play with them guns, man, when they young, man, they gonna end up being, they gonna end up murdering people. That's what happened, And I was, it had me thinking for a long time, because I used to let the kids play with guns, and I used to always be like, what if they become police officers?
Toy guns.
Toy guns.
Yeah.
Toy guns. See, they're not playing with choppers, y'all.
Nah, it's toy
Go
gun.
And I'd be like, well, what if he be righteous with it? What if he turned into a police officer? I used to always say that. But for a while, I was always debating with him. But then little Rob came to me one time and was like, yeah, Dad, I think I want to be a sniper. I said, a sniper? I said, a sniper? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
What made you want to be a sniper, man?
Video game.
Yeah, he's playing video games. He was good at these video games. Every time he come in the room, he was a sniper. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I don't know, at the time I was young, I was thinking a little differently. Watching, movies, playing video games and stuff. And then I started thinking military. So I thought maybe I could be a sniper in the military, still serving my country. And that was my argument, but my dad wasn't trying to really hear. So changed my mind. I was like, well, I'll just go be a cop or something. Yeah. So
well, I didn't try to change your mind.
I didn't really change my mind, but he was like, well, you sure you want to, be that dude that's his final thoughts? Like you this guy's final thoughts at the end. I'm like, well, maybe not. So
I just want to just get this out here right here, because I always had a problem with that, and I just look back on the movie, because Boys in the Hood like one of my favorite movies of all time. But there's a part in there in Cuba where they saying that the military not a place for the black man in that movie, and I just never agreed with that. I never agree with that, and I'm not saying as a term you're trying to elevate as officers as fast as the other guys. No, it's not. It's probably not for you. But to go in there and get off these streets and find a career and get yourself together, then come out with benefits, I don't see nothing wrong with that. If you ain't doing nothing anyway, So by you going through the boot camp and going in the military, do you think you made a bad decision?
I actually feel like I made the best decision by going to the military, because probably been still working 9-to-5 jobs out here, getting profiled. Probably got a lot more trouble, stuff like that. So I'm actually glad I got to.
Can you explain it? Because a lot of you black men don't understand the military, like the life. Do you have time to go do anything you want to do, or are you stuck on a base and everybody hollering at you? Can you break these myths down so these young brothers get off these streets and then they graduate, they're gonna get in that military while you ain't gonna talk to them. What war have you been in?
So starting out,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Now we're gonna ask because the myth out here, and I think people need to hear this, man. Have you been sent to a war yet?
I haven't been sent to a war at all. So basically, you got like basic training, then you're gonna go to like a test school, and they're gonna like teach you your job and stuff like that. You still got all the freedoms of being in the civilian life. You just go to work. It's like a regular job. It's 9 to 5. So you go to work, you get off. The rest of the day is yours. You get to chill. If you want to go play video games, watch TV, go work out. You still got all the options of the regular world. You just in the military. You're just doing your job. You're serving your country. So. People not gonna be yelling in your face, and it's not all intense and stuff like people think it is. I mean, you got a job to do, and people are gonna treat you accordingly, so you can get that job done. That's the only difference.
So you got deployments you got to go on, because you got one coming up.
Yeah, I have a deployment coming up in January. I can't really talk about the dates, but it's gonna be in January. I'll be going for 6 months and come back. So
you can't talk about where you're going.
I can't talk about where I'm going. I can't talk about dates.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, yeah. One of the things that. Why do you think there's so many problems with police in our communities? That's the question Earl, producer, asked.
Yeah, you've been, out there. What do you think if you was just in the city in the hundreds?
If I was in the city in the hundreds, I know these got a lot of knuckleheads really out here that's bored, nothing to do, not enough activities to do. So, they start toting guns, carrying weapons and drugs and stuff like that. And a lot of these cops are getting bored, and so they starting to pay attention, zoom in on these kids, and stuff like that. So, I feel like that's what's drawing, and then everybody killing each other is big too. So I don't know if to answer your question though, but
what difference do you think there could be made in the communities as far as a police officer, as a police thing?
I feel like the police officers can make an attempt a little bit better to reach out to the kids and try to start programs and stuff. Like
such as what?
Like one of your programs is the Basketball Beyond. So more programs like that, just giving these high school kids an option to do more things like play basketball, boxing, wrestling and stuff like that, different sports events, raffling tickets off, just doing community work and stuff like that to give the kids something to do versus them just getting out of school, walking around with nothing to do. So I feel like the more activities we have in the neighborhoods and the areas and the rec centers out here, it give a lot of these kids something to do versus just nothing.
By you being a police officer, like, can you explain bring your mindset when you do pull over that car that you say the car, not because of the car, but say if you swerving whatever, and you pull somebody over that's fit the description like he might be a problem. How do you approach? Because it was like when they pull us over, it's like they automatically post the car like it's finna be a problem, so they're extra aggressive. So like, by you being the military police, I'm not saying you like them, but you understand probably what they feel. Can you give us an understanding of how?
I got you. So when you're approaching the car, it's always a nervous feeling because you don't know what that person has in the car. So it could be, if they got a knife, a weapon, pepper spray, got a loose dog, or anything. So it's always a nervous feeling when you're approaching the unknown. So that's what a lot of these cops out here face. They're approaching the unknown. And a lot of these people do have weapons, and they do have, stuff in the car, and they are riding illegal and stuff like that. So it's always a nervous feeling. It's like going to somebody's house, for the first time, or riding out a neighborhood you never been in. It's always like a nervous feeling. So a lot of these cops, when they pull you over, they don't know what you have in the car. They just trying to do a regular traffic stop. It's been many videos. You can pull them up. Cops getting shot, getting hit on the expressway and stuff like that. So I treat every car the same. I pull them over, ask for license registration. I'm not going to be half cocked at them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk to them like I talk to anybody else type thing. So treat them fair and equal to you. Make the situation different. That's when it'll change.
One of the things you was bringing up to me, you was talking about when you do the base patrol when you at the gate.
What?
No, you was saying that you flashed the light, and then you can just see language, body movement.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I'm with you, sir.
Yeah. So, a lot of times you do like EC duty, like gate duties and stuff like that. You got cars pulling up, so you could tell if someone's nervous by the body language or how they're moving, or if they stop at the gate too short, or they overshoot the gate. The look in their eyes are glossy. You can tell they're like been drinking or smoking or under the influence of some type of narcotic. So that's what we look for. A lot of times we just flash the light in the car to see if they have anything, any open containers, anything like that. So we caught a guy like that before. He was under the influence of marijuana, and his eyes was like bloodshot. He had smoked the marijuana previously to coming on base, but the fact that he was still driving under influence, we had to take him in. So we look for a lot of different things: slurred speech, undivided attention. So if I ask him at the gate for his ID, registration, and insurance, I ask in a certain order, and if he doesn't give me that order, that lets me know he's not paying attention. So just a lot of different things we look for, and that's one of the things. His body language is big. So if they're reaching under the seat, reaching in their pockets, reaching anywhere I didn't tell them not to reach, that's pretty big.
I guess the reason why I wanted to ask that question, or I know you got a thin line of the things you can talk about and the things you can't, but I think it's important to be able to get some type of information out from our officers, whether they're in the military or civilian life, to get some information out so the people that's inside of the car sometimes know what to recognize. I mean, what they're doing that's creating the potential of the situation becoming hostile before the police officer even get there. It's observation that's occurring on them, when they did not even think that it's paying attention to. So if there's a, information that we can pass out like that, just to give people a little extra incentive to be able to be conscious about,
No, but it's coming from the Rob, so I'm taking it for what it is. I know how the Rob is, but when I hear him talk, it's like you see the problem already. Like why somebody else with the power, like Rob might not feel a certain way, but you can see now, because basically when you get pulled up by the police, you're a child now. You basically a child. You have to, like he said earlier, you better not move a certain way. He didn't tell you to move that way. If he asked you a certain order, you said a different order. Now to them, so it's like your rights, you gone now. You have no. It sounds like it's a no-win situation when you get pulled over, because you at the mercy of what he feel. What if, like, because say somebody made a hurt somebody before, police officers get in trouble and everything, so now they pull somebody over, you can't even move in your car, you can't even be a human.
Well, it all depends on, like you say, when you're talking about being nervous yourself, you nervous yourself, so you just You just trying to do a routine stop. And you want them to find out why you pulled you over. I mean, why did I pull you over? So before you get there, it's a lot of stuff that's being said through our body language. I mean, that's true. If you're nervous about something, you're nervous about something. So from a police officer having a responsibility to be able to make a profiled observation of a situation.
It could be anything from how long it takes you to stop. Initially, when they hit those lights on you, it could be anything like that. If it takes you a while to stop, and you know they've been behind you for a minute, that'll make them nervous too. You know, because you're like, why is this guy not stopping? What's taking them so long to stop? Like, why you won't pull over? You know. And then initially, when we take information, we don't know if you have warrants or anything like that, so we have to run all that stuff through the system too. And then by that time, they know we ran their name for warrants, and they know they have a warrant. When we get back to the car, what if you have a gun in his hand? So that's why every stop is different. You know, it's really based off of how you act initially when the cop approaches you. That's how it should go. But I'm not saying it goes that way a lot of times, but that's initially how it should go. You should really be the dictator of how the traffic stop goes. If you do everything that you're told to do, it shouldn't be a problem. That officer has the integrity to do his job according. And if he does anything else, anything extra besides that, then he's in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So,
did you have to do any extra training outside of the military? Do y'all do any civilian training with civilians?
We do civilian training with community police that's around us. We share like the land with them, so we do a lot of training with them and canine stuff with them like that. So, just depending on what it is. Like we did some SWAT training with them not too long ago, so it was pretty decent training. You know, they deal with this type of stuff real world every day, not so much in the military world, but we use the knowledge that they give us and different techniques and training and stuff like that. So
I know it's a brotherhood, but is there a difference in a civilian officer and a military officer in the sense do you pick up that there's a more of an edge to civilian police officers?
Civilian police definitely, like the civilian police definitely have more of an edge because they deal with more unknown circumstances and situations. Pretty much all the stuff on base is pretty much going to be the same thing. But they do have more of an edge, and they are more on edge, and they are a lot more impatient. They're a lot more impatient with civilians and stuff like that. We only have a certain jurisdiction. Like we can only arrest military people. I can detain you on the military base if you're a civilian, but I have to wait for the community police to come and apprehend you and take you off the base. So that's one of the differences as well. But they definitely have more of an edge and a lot more nervous than we are.
Well, you're listening to Jaw Jacking with Bob and TC on IntellectualRadio.com. We're going to take a quick break, and on the other side of the break, we'll finish up this conversation with Robert Lee Ord III, all the way from Arizona. Jaw Jacking. Welcome back to Jaw Jacking with Bob and TC on IntellectualRadio.com with our very own active duty military guy himself, Robert Lee Ord III. Man, I'm proud to see you, man. I'm happy to see you. Always excited.
What up, LaDonna?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking LaDonna on Facebook Live. My fault. What up, Shay? See Bob thing always back there. Hey, Jelaine McBride Price. Just speak to everybody that's not with.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody. Everybody tell us your New Year's resolution. Anybody got any New Year's resolutions or something that they want to conquer? You know, you ain't got to call it a resolution. You can call it whatever you want to call. Something you want to conquer. I know I want to, I was over my mom's house the other day when I came from Michigan, and I stopped over there. My mom broke out this camcorder. You gonna like this? So it was one of those Christmases around 2004. Something like that. Oh man, I'm talking about, man, I looked good on that video, man. I looked good, man. It was about 20 pounds ago, man. 25 pounds ago, man. I realized I gotta lose 25 pounds, man. I said I'm gonna lose 25 pounds. I ain't trying to get skinny, but I'm about 223, so 20 pounds would be about 200 for me.
Right.
So I think by my face, boy, I liked the way my face looked. I liked the way my right cheek was looking on that flat profile, man. So I said, man, that's gonna definitely be something that I conquer this year, is to lose some weight, get more in shape, and stretch a little more too, man. Because as age getting on me, it seemed like something about my flexibility I'm losing. We was priding ourselves on being athletes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I gotta stretch.
Reality.
Yeah, I gotta stretch these hamstrings out a lot more. What about y'all, man? You got resolutions going on? Things you want to conquer for 2017?
Oh yeah, we all do. You want go ahead, Rob?
I don't know. Mine is just stay focused, finish school, try to expand, make myself real marketable pretty much as best as I can. That's all I really got.
Yeah, man, it's kind of basic. I got my personal things I want to work on, and it's personal, so ain't none of nobody's business. But the things I will share is I want to continue to be a great father, make sure my kids be right, love my family, my friends, and be financially stable. Keep take care of your business, That's all I'm really on.
I'm sitting up here looking at Rob and these earrings, and it got me. I want to think of this story, man. Rob was 12 years old, right? And I got both of my ears pierced, right? And so Rob was like 12. He was just looking one day. He was like, "Hey, Dad, when can I get my ears pierced?" And I wasn't even ready for that question from him. I was like, I said, man, why don't you do me a favor? I said, when you get 18 years old, you can get your ears pierced, man. Just let me finish raising you the way I'm gonna raise you. But if that's your desire to get your ears pierced, go ahead. Wait till you're 18. So Rob turned 18 February 2nd of his senior year in high school. He's like, yeah, you said when I get 18, Dad. He's right. I said, wait a minute, man. I said, wait, man. I said, at least let me walk you across the stage. Let me finish graduate. I don't want you to be walking across the stage with no band-aids on your ears. You know what I'm saying? So he graduated May 25th, 24th.
Something like that. I think it was like 20.
Yeah, May 25th, he got both his ears pierced. I ain't have nothing to say. So
that's how it be, man. My daughter got a tattoo under that same principle.
Well, a tattoo?
Yeah, on that same principle.
Oh, when she turned 18?
Yeah, 18, yep.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't wait. Yeah. I just came on my Facebook page, see Jelaine mama said hi, man. Hey, long time.
Tell her Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, y'all. They hear you tell her.
Oh, Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, right. I said tell her like we on your phone.
Right.
So that's cool. Again, the call in number 708-223-8953. We had one caller so far, so we got about 10 minutes. Get these calls in so we can get these for free tickets. All you got to do is tell us the name of other shows that's on Intellectual Radio.
You got to name more than what she did. Whoever that caller was represented. So
yeah, she named
about 3-4 shows. I think she should. That was the winner right there. But
well, we still got to give everybody a chance to keep our word. Like so,
yeah,
we taking it down. So
But in 2017, y'all, let's get our relationships together. Let's get our love back, man. Let's get this love thing going. For the right generation, you young cats, man, I don't know.
What you mean love back on? What do you mean by that?
You love somebody, just act like it.
Right.
What you mean respect them? You know what I'm saying?
I think also I agree. I want to piggyback on that.
Yeah.
One of the things that I'm learning, through the years, it seems I want to leave behind in 2016. How sensitive people have gotten. So it's like I got to make some mental adjustments because a lot of people have gotten real sensitive about truism, things that, for whatever reason, you got to remember everybody don't know what you're going through. Right. So everybody don't have bad intentions on whatever they're saying. Some people just hate that newness feeling. And everybody is not piling on to you in your circumstances or situation. So hopefully in 2017, be able to hit them with more love, more smiles, set the tone yourself.
Right. Take care of your kids out there, y'all. Everybody. I ain't just saying the men either. Because they want to kill a man, but I know I see a lot of women in the club. So let's keep it real. Everybody take care of the kids. Let's put the focus on the kids so we can bring some better kids in this world. We gotta keep it reality, man. These kids ain't just start getting bad when they got 12. You know, so it's time for the parents to take control of their homes, control of their families. That's the number one way we get our streets back right. Because if you don't teach them nothing and tell them nothing, we can't tell them nothing. Because you ain't even raised listening to nobody.
I want to ask Rob this question now. Now you early stages, you grew up in Flint, Michigan, right?
Right.
You came to Chicago Heights. Okay, now you're in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Now, atmospherically, how different are those different shifts, and how has it impacted the way you are as a person or your expectations as a person?
Yeah, it impacted it a lot. I feel like if I was still in Flint, Michigan, or if I would have grew up in Flint, Michigan, I would have been a totally different person. Like totally different. Probably. Just the atmosphere, not enough opportunities in Flint, Michigan. A lot of abandoned houses, real poor city. Not any really good influences on my life out there in Flint, but moved to Chicago Heights. I had my dad with me. Different circumstances, different people, a lot more opportunities. Had somebody talking in my ear. I'm not saying I didn't in Flint, Michigan, but it was a difference. I needed my dad growing up versus if I didn't grow up in, like, if I would have grew up in Flint, I would have been different. But the fact that I had my dad in Chicago, like, it changed my whole outlook on life, like a lot, as far as like
That's powerful.
Meeting people, being positive, even if things is negative, just keep pushing forward, type things like that. You know, staying motivated, keeping yourself active all times, and just networking. That was a big thing you always taught us, was networking, and that pushed me far. And I do the same thing in the military. I do it in Arizona. Try to network with a lot of different people, meet different people, get different opportunities. So that's really big. It's networking and opportunities.
I know we boys and all, but you know, I gotta keep it 100 right here, man. Man, Furious.
That's what's up, T.
Man, Justin and Rob, man.
Hey.
You gotta get your props for that. They know whatever in America. I mean, everybody out there in the world that's watching this show, man. We got a father right here that did it. For real.
That's what's up.
2 boys. Took care of his business, took control, and look what they turning out to be, man. I'm proud of you for listening, but you had a good man to listen to, man. You, Rob, man, you deserve these props, dog.
I appreciate it, but I had a community of family.
My
sister, Gigi,
give them props for dad,
my brother,
dad.
Yeah, I got you though.
They get theirs later. We love all y'all. Robert Orr.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
We ain't gotta go out to your business. No, man.
Make me all get out.
I'm showing love 2017, bro. That's I'm being different this year. I'm giving love now. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate you.
That's real, man.
I appreciate
That's vital, man. And we need to pay attention to that, man. This man said he needed his father. His father was there.
Yeah.
And this living proof of why we talk how we talk about our kids.
Yeah.
So they ain't bragging, ain't none of that. It's just a fact.
I guess one of the points that I wanted to well, nobody else called in, Tish. So if you call back in real quick, get us your information. You could look us on Facebook, Robert Orr, Robert Orr or Nino Gutter, Gudda.
Great to understand and deliver dollars always.
Right. You can Facebook either one of us, and we'll get the tickets to you. Tisha, right? Tisha from Park Forest.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, man. I won't say it again. Really.
So make sure, Tisha, don't forget.
Teach you how to hoop. You want to listen.
Or you could, email. You can email me at robertor80@yahoo.com. I just wanted to try to get you some ways so we can get the tickets to you, Tisha, if you're still listening. But the Arizona question was a different atmosphere. Diversity is diverse in Arizona.
It's super diverse in Arizona.
And you're not dealing with the same, what you would call pro-black or no, not pro-black, bring community together. Hold on, we got a call real quick. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You on Joe Jackin.
You on Joe Jackin with Bob and TC.
This is Natisha calling y'all back. I'm tuning in. I told y'all that.
Yeah, you did tell us that. You did.
You the winner. You the winner.
You the winner, darling. You the one. The tickets right here. Tickets for Museum of Science and Industry. So you got 4 people to take. Let's give her a drum roll. And the winner from Park Forest is Natisha. Like, man, for something. Now, we gonna find a way to get them to you. You get the information we just gave you on how to get in contact with us. Okay, well, we're gonna get you.
Okay.
All right, we get them to you today or tomorrow. Let us know how. The best way know how.
You come on after your show, let the people know that you did get these tickets. We ain't just doing this, getting nobody.
Here they are right here. We ain't playing those games right here.
Right here.
This is the.
You know, I shared y'all on Facebook so more people can tune in, especially young people my age.
Oh, that's
wow.
good.
We appreciate that.
That's real.
Got them tuning in. I'm trying to get y'all more viewers. Telling my friends to tune in to y'all show.
No, that's what's up.
What's up? We appreciate that.
You're making us blush. It's hard to make two grown men blush.
We appreciate this caller. All right, we like I said, hit Bob up on his page or TC Nino Gutter on Facebook. We'll definitely get these tickets to you.
All right.
And congratulations and thank you for listening.
No problem.
All right, for sure. That's what's up. Wow. But
all right, so what's up? I go Trish, Candace, everybody watching the show. Wow, we appreciate that. I'm finna go over on Bob's face while you close us out, Bob, so we give your people some love.
All right, go ahead, man. We're gonna wait on you to get the names together. Rob, we really appreciate you coming out to participate. What you could, the information you could give us. Is something you want to say to everybody on Facebook Live, Jaw Jack and our audience, Intellectual Radio?
Tune into the show. It's a good show. Not just saying that, it's a real good show.
Yeah, you just saying it.
Support these two young men.
Yeah. No. I never thought I'd say I like the way earrings look on you anyway.
Hey, it works.
But anyway, man, thanks for coming in. Thanks for listening to Jaw Jacking with Bob and TC on IntellectualRadio.com. Always tune in to all of the shows that's on IntellectualRadio.com. Support our brother Earl Winfrey and what he's doing. You remember, he said, she said. That was the show that was mentioned. What was another show that who?
Show after
Voices of Change.
Voices of
Change. She did her thing today in that call in.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It felt good. You know, we got a fan out there. We appreciate that.
Happy New Year 2017 for everybody. Make sure you be blessed and prosperous. Love more.